160 players that came in. It was an interesting journey. The interest was there. We had a lot of buy-in from players. It was actually quite exciting to have the players, and the players came with a lot of vit and interest and they were eager to go, which gave us a good platform to build off. We then cut the squad to a 60-man squad. We then, just before the Zambia test, we then dropped the squad to a 30-man squad, which we had a rotation system in the 3 games that we played, and that's the foundation that we built for the series. The interesting take from the series is we focused mainly on our defense. In the 3 test matches we played, we scored 23 tries and we conceded 4, which is a good plus, and I think it's a good foundation building forward.
17, 1, 2, 3, 7.
So our away game, we chose a 23 that started, and we had the bench that was supporting. And when we came back to Harare, our first game, all the guys that didn't start started the second test, and then we had the replacements coming on. Our third game was more or less our strongest squad from the 2 fixtures that we had played earlier. The only missing element in the third game was our captain, who was injured in our second game. He pulled a hamstring. But generally our third game we started with our strongest 23. The main challenges were basically getting players available for training. Because we had no game time, we didn't have any footage of games. Getting the guys from South Africa, getting guys from abroad to get to the training camps, even guys from around Zimbabwe, guys coming from out of town, just to get them to come on their own steam was the biggest challenge.
Straight up the middle from the hooker, Declan Rolf.
We initially, that was the plan from the onset, that we were going to play a one test away in Zambia and 2 games in Zimbabwe as we were building towards Namibia. Because we wanted to build a united front going forward into Namibia, we went with the whole 30-man squad to Zambia. We had 23 that played on the day, but it helped us build that foundation and the camaraderie within the camp, which obviously showed in the home fixtures. Managed the Grand Como under 16 teams for a couple of years now, so I have worked with some of these players as their team manager. So going into the under 20 system wasn't that difficult.
You never said it. 1 meter apart. You are doing it yourselves. You're letting one guy lead and no one is supporting him. When we then play together as a unit, things are working. Why are we not doing it from kickoff? You guys came on tour, you know what we did with the other team. We slept in the first half, we woke up in the second half. You guys were supposed to step it up from kickoff. We get back in there, we've got 5 minutes. You guys need to step up in those 5 minutes and then we make changes.
Good throw and good take. And Zimbabwe on their wheels.
Looks like Snyder has the ball in hand. He bundles towards the try line. Scrum-half wants the ball, but I don't think he should be taking it. Advantage for Zimbabwe. There's going to be a penalty try, I'm sure. Yeah, you can't do that, I'm afraid. It looks like he's just short. Numbers out wide. Benji Patterson needs to go wide. He's come back in and he'll get himself over the line. So it's really good feet from Benji Patterson. Obviously, the defense having to drift as much as they can as Zimbabwe had numbers on the outside. And Benji Patterson just changing his feet. And the defense going all the way to the left.
Knock on, fall backwards. Little hooker gets a chance. Zambia or Zimbabwe looking for an opportunity, running it down the hands. This is great play from Zimbabwe, running it and great straighten up, and that'll be a try for Zimbabwe. Pick what he thinks is the best, regardless if they're in school or not. So try scorer to the scrum. Zimbabwe going to run it from their 22. Resting 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3. Straight through is
the outside centre, Kawadza. Still going Kawadza. He's going to get all the way. Couple of missed tackles from Zambia. But a time to regroup. Oh, show and go from the scrum half. It's a one-on-one. Inside ball to the number 8. And they'll get in for...
The guys were just excited just to be on the rugby field again. And I think that's what was key. We didn't know what Zambia had in store for us. It was an unknown entity, but the excitement is what beats it for me. The guys going forward, we're grateful that we had the opportunity to give them a foundation to build going into university and moving up into the senior Sables setup or the Cheetah setup. The guys, what we did in our 60-man squad, we had under 18s, under 19s and under 20s within the setup so that we could build a foundation going forward into 2022, which as we speak now, I can actually give you a draft of our team for next year. We just hope to get more, maybe the league to get going, or get some, get our rugby training given the green light, and then maybe we can start building from there. We would like to thank the stakeholders that came on to support the team. It's difficult when you don't have any funding, and when you're playing friendly matches, you definitely need the support, and that's the only time you can actually showcase what you have.
Into the midfield, there's a gap there, and the gap taken. Another one, another pass, and that will be a try. Watching from Ghana, but we've also got a lovely try.
Did you see that behind the back pass, TJ?
It was beautiful.
Comes out the back. Little loop around for the scrum half. Long ball to his winger, Tapfuma.
Almost running around circles against his opposite man. Gets to the 10-meter line. It was just a knock on and the player picking up the ball. And quick tap from... Ooh. I think a try has been given. Try time for Zimbabwe.
He spotted the space for Tapfuma on the near side. Flicked it across to him. Big pass.
Yeah, so quick play. I think everyone was caught off guard there. And what resulted was the try. Everyone off guard.